Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest, and this is a quick exclusive video of Xiaomi Redmi Note Indian retail unit unboxing. Let me show you the sticker closely, and this is an Indian retail unit which mentions the MRP at 9999, but it is actually going on sale for 8999, that is 9,000 rupees in India on Flipkart, and it is an incredible value for money. The kind of features and specs this phone offers is just incredible. I'll quickly cut through the seals, show you the device, and also run some quick benchmarks and show you where it stands when it comes to the specifications, how's the display, how's the overall quality, build quality, what all you get with the phone, value for money, and how this fares against the competition in 9,000 rupees devices. This is a very competitively priced device, just like any other Xiaomi device in India, and Redmi Note is the large screen phablet device. So the first thing that you get in the box is the Xiaomi Redmi Note itself. This is a 5.5-inch display. There is some plastic covering at front which tells you where is the volume button, power button. It also tells you to peel off this cover. This is not a screen protector, just for protecting the device while it is in transit. There is a protecting cover on the camera as well. You are supposed to remove it. And this is the Xiaomi Redmi Note. Let me keep this aside for a moment. I'll get back to it. Let me show you what else is in the box. So if we have one more box here which has the documentation, startup guide, etc. There is a large battery. This is 3100 milliamp lithium polymer battery, quite big and good quality battery. This is a wall charger, Indian style wall adapter. This is a standard USB to micro USB data cable. These accessories are black in color, no matter the phone is white or black. So, and there is nothing else. There is no earphones which are bundled. You have to purchase them separately. It will accept any standard 3.5mm earphones. Now let me quickly get back to the phone. So this here is the Xiaomi Redmi Note, which has been priced at 9,000 rupees. On the right hand side you have the power or wake up key followed by the volume rocker, both finished in silver color, and they look nice and classy. On top you have secondary mic hole for noise cancellation. There is 3.5mm standard audio jack. The rear camera that you get on this phone is 13 megapixel, and the front facing camera that you have up top near the earpiece is a 5 megapixel sensor, which is quite capable. I'll show you the test very soon. There are 3 touch capacitive buttons below the display. This is a high definition 720p display. I'll boot it up in a few moments. Before that, I'll just pop out the back cover and show you what lies beneath. Before that, on the bottom you have standard USB port and microphone hole. You have to pull it up from this side only to open it. The back flap is openable, and you have 2 SIM card slots. SIM 1 accepts 3G SIM as well as 2G SIM. So if you are planning to use 3G data, put the 3G SIM in the SIM slot 1. It has 8GB internal memory, and you can expand the memory by adding a micro SD card. There is also SIM 2 slot here. This is the 3G model. There is also a 4G model which comes with a Snapdragon chipset. This is a Meditek chipset, and the SAR values are mentioned here under the back cover. This is 1.6 watt per kg and 0.76 watt per kg for body and head respectively. I'll quickly pop in the battery, boot it up, set it up, and get back. And we are back with quickly setting up the phone, and we have also run some benchmarks, so I'll show you that. And we are also installing some games, so we'll show you a gameplay also very briefly. First, I'll talk about the design and build quality of this phone. As you can see, the display, the overall feel of the phone and the overall design of the phone is very pleasing. It has rounded edges and merges beautifully with the black panel at the front. It feels nice and solid in hand. The bezels are not very thick. It's slightly thinner on top and slightly thicker on the bottom. The buttons are backlit, so they are easily visible, and it runs the mighty MIUI, which is loaded with features. We have done a separate video on features of the MIUI. There are 30 plus tips and tricks that you need to know. I'll leave the link to the Xiaomi playlist in the description section below, so do check out that as well. The display is fantastic and looks really beautiful. Just to give you an idea of the display quality, I'll quickly run a video on this just to give you a view of how this display looks like when playing videos. I'll turn the volume to maximum so that you get a fair idea of how loud this phone is. So I've turned the volume to maximum. The speaker is at the rear. I'll zoom in a bit so that you can see the screen clearly, and let's play this video. The viewing angles are just fantastic. At steep angles you can still see the video playing, and the colors are coming out to be very rich. This is a high quality IPS display, very good in quality. The colors are coming out to be very alive. So the display quality is fairly impressive. I'll also show you gameplay where you can judge the quality of display of this phone. I'll now play a soundtrack to show you the loudness of the speakers at the rear. So let me go back and play an audio track for you. This is the rear speaker. If I place my finger on top of it, the sound gets totally muffled. And there is slight problem of sound getting muffled when you place it on a flat surface, but it's something which is not a deal breaker. You can still live with it. Now let's do a quick camera test. The 13 megapixel sensor at the rear is fairly mighty, and let me demonstrate the same to you by taking a few shots with it. It comes with a wide angle 28mm lens which comes with f-stop 2/2, very high aperture, and the quality of the image is very sharp. I can zoom in without breaking the pixels in the images, and the colors are also coming out to be fairly natural. You can compare the object off screen and on screen and they are almost similar. Let's have a look at the front camera as well, which is a 5 megapixel shooter right up front. So let me take a selfie of myself here. And as you can see, the front camera is also doing a great job. There is great detailing in picture. I can see the facial features very clearly, and it's taking great selfies as well. So the camera is a big thumbs up. It is doing a great job when it comes to front as well as rear camera. It is also fairly loaded. I'll not go much into the details of the camera interface, but it comes with a lot of features and all that you can control with this camera, including the focus, HDR mode, panorama mode, and a lot more. You can also turn on advanced mode in the camera settings. Now let me talk a bit about the specifications and benchmark scores that we got on this phone. This is a 9,000 rupees phone and comes with an awesome benchmark score of 32,562. It is powered by a 1.7 GHz octa-core CPU by Meditek, has 2 GB of RAM and is performing great. It runs MIUI over Android 4.2.2. This is not the latest Android and this is not the latest MIUI as well. The latest one is MIUI 6, which will be coming soon. It is not rolled out, so technically this is the latest public available MIUI, but this phone is performing just great when it comes to the overall benchmark scores, which you can see here. Mali 450 MP GPU is also doing a great job. In terms of storage, you get around 5.6 GB of available space, which is the user available space that is right out of the box, and you can expand the available memory by adding a micro SD card, but you may not be able to install applications onto the SD card without rooting this phone. By the way, rooting is allowed. Let me show you the benchmark scores on graphics. We tested on Nina Mark II and we got a score of 61.16 frames per second. This is almost perfect score, and this phone is doing great at graphics. So this phone will do great at gaming. Let me quickly show you two gameplays, one on the Subway Surf and other on the Frontline Commando version 3. This phone is doing great at gaming, and now let me show you the signal reception and the call quality test. We are on Airtel 3G network, and as you can see, we are getting full strength 3G network HSDPA plus. This is a 3G variant, and now let me place a quick phone call for you just to give you an idea of the sound clarity on this phone. I'll put the call on speaker so that you can listen to the call.
The smartphone network welcomes you to one-to-one care. Our menu options have been changed.
So my first impressions about the call quality and the signal reception are pretty good. The strength of the network is full strength here, and I'm not facing any issues related to the signal reception on this phone. There is also a notification LED provided right on top next to the camera sensor at front, which you can configure for different colors. So if you wanted blue for missed calls, you can put it blue. If you wanted red, you can put it red. So this is a cool additional feature which is provided on the Redmi Note. And now let's give you a quick internet browsing test. We are on Airtel 3G network, and I'm going to open our homepage. I've just googled it, and I'm just gonna click here, and you can see how fast it loads. This is the default browser which comes loaded on the Redmi Note. This is the Xiaomi's own default browser, which is fairly efficient and fast, and it is already done rendering. This is an image heavy website, has a lot of sliders and images, and still it is doing fine. So in terms of software and the internet browsing experience, it is pretty cool. Phone runs MIUI version 5 on top of Android Jelly Bean 4.2.2, which is, I know it is not the latest version, but when the latest version of MIUI version 6 rolls out, it will get a software update for the Android core as well. And I find the MIUI ROM to be one of the most feature-rich ROMs, which comes with a lot of inbuilt features like security features, a lot of usability and accessibility features built in. So do check out our video of 30 tips and tricks of MIUI, which includes all the features that you can use on the Redmi Note as well. I'll sum up my quick review by saying that I am impressed with the design and build quality of the phone. You do not get earphones, which is a small additional cost if you want to purchase them separately. It comes with dual SIM capability, has an excellent display, great camera quality. It gives you good audio as well as video playback. The video quality is very good. The audio is not very loud, but it is decent. You can plug in a pair of earphones for the same. The gaming and benchmarks are top notch. The gaming experience is super smooth. Call quality is good. Internet browsing experience is good. And the software experience is also very pleasing on the Xiaomi Redmi Note. So this is a thumbs up from us. For 9,000 rupees, this phone is an incredible value for money. And for $1,000 extra, you can get the 4G version, which is equipped with Qualcomm, but that is not a dual SIM version. That is a single SIM version. So get that only if you plan to use 4G services on your phone. This is all we have on our quick review. If you want to purchase one for yourself, I'll leave some direct links to purchase this on top of your screen as well as in the description section below, so you can get one for yourself. For more videos on Xiaomi Redmi Note and Xiaomi phones, I'm leaving link to the playlist on top of the screen as well as in the description section below, which includes the tips and tricks video, so do check out the other videos as well. If this video helped you and if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.